5:15 p.m. first warning live radar tracking a few heavy thunderstorms, some in Tuscaloosa County, some now in Blount County, and they're all tracking toward the east at roughly about 30 miles per hour. We'll go back over the last half hour and you can see the motion here from Pickens to Tuscaloosa, from Coleman to Blount, from Walker to Jefferson. Some of this action in North Jefferson County is not really hanging on except in a few spots here, especially just to the northwest of Warrior and Corner, right on the county line from Red Hill up toward the Hayden area, exit 284 on I-65. A little downpour like that's going to keep tracking over the northern part of Jefferson County and then eventually get more into Blount County and potentially St. Clair County, especially north of Springville between now and the top of the hour. All good about 6 o'clock, rim lap about 5:48, and around Trafford by 5:31 p.m. We've already been looking at these storms up here in Blount County as they came out of Coleman County. Those also tracking toward the east at roughly about 30 miles per hour. So the storms that are approaching Sneed are going to be in northern St. Clair and western Etowah County over the next 30 to 45 minutes. And then there are still storms that are fairly heavy, but they're not severe, and they're not even really producing a lot of lightning down here in Tuscaloosa County and Pickens County. These storms that are just northwest of Tuscaloosa, they're going to follow that same kind of track, running here from near Lake Tuscaloosa out to the west of Romulus, tracking down toward the east-southeast. You can see some of the communities in the path. Holt about 539, Midtown Village, Tuscaloosa 542, Warrior Met Cole number 7 right around 547. These scattered storms are going to start shifting south on Monday and Tuesday. Some of us get rain. Many of us won't on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday for that matter. But late week, there's a little system in the tropics. It will not be a storm or a hurricane, but it is going to help to bring more rain to the north and more muggy air, and that is going to set up quite a bit of rain going into the day on Thursday as well as Friday. Tomorrow, here's what the future track looks like, and keep in mind most of this is going to be well south of Birmingham, but there will be a few rounds of isolated storms that do get as far north as Tuscaloosa County and Jefferson County. On Tuesday, a little more of that rain could get as far north as Tuscaloosa and Birmingham, but Coleman, Jasper, Gadsden, very limited chance of any significant rain. And then look at this. By the time we get to Tuesday evening, it hadn't rained a drop up north of Coleman. But we've had plenty of rain south of Birmingham. In some cases, maybe 2 or 3 inches of rain. Monday, it's cloudy and it's humid and it's sticky, and temperatures are in the low 80s. About a 30% chance of a downpour in Birmingham. A better chance of rain south of Chilton County toward Prattville and Montgomery on Monday. We bring the chance of rain up Tuesday, bring it down on Wednesday. Then that tropical moisture gets here Wednesday or Thursday and Friday, and that could provide some locally heavy rain again. So we see occasional rain. Everybody won't get the same amount, but our best chance of rain this week after tomorrow comes up Thursday and Friday.